Okay, so Rev Sauce TV here. So we're going to be reviewing SmackDown, the Remembrance Edition for Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk, or Wyndham Rotundum, however you want to slice and dice that, for 8/25/2023. You guys already know what's going on with my channels. We moved everything back to one. There is no separate channels. I apologize for that. I've heard you guys. You want one channel for everything, and I've listened to you. I also apologize to one other thing. If I made my channel to be exclusive just to English speaking, I apologize if that's the case. I heard about this and I apologize. My channel's for everyone, man. Like, it doesn't matter what nation you come from. It's really hard for me to understand what you're saying in your native language to what I'm, to English. You know what I mean? And I apologize. I try my best to do Google Translate and things like that, but I don't want to butcher what you're trying to really tell me and then offend you. You know what I mean? So I apologize. My channel's for everyone, and that's going forward here. We're doing a little bit of everything on this channel. You guys already know. Look at the banner, what I cover and what I do on this channel. We got some IRL stuff coming up too. Some unboxings and things like that. We got a gaming controller coming in with the Hall Effect joysticks. Yeah. The GameSir S7 SE coming in white. We'll be unboxing that and telling you why you want some Hall Effect. Holla at your player. Joysticks. Somebody's gonna, you quoting Teddy Long? Yeah, holla. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyway, tonight's show was really, really good. I like what they're doing with the Hurt Business. Give me more. They need a new faction. Judgment Day is they're talking about winding it down or getting rid of a few people, so they're gonna need another faction. And please, WWE, Triple H, if you're listening to this, Hurt Business, keep them around for a few years. Do not break them up. Do not break them up. What I liked about the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society or the Inner Circle, they kept it going, but they kept it to where they can bring it back eventually. Don't just have the Hurt Business for a couple of months and then derail them. I think they can go and get, Hit Row or Shit Row. Okay, you guys get the point. Or Slow Roll. You can go bring them into the Hurt Business. You can have two women in there. You can have Bianca Belair, B-Fab. You can have Top Dollar and the other guy. You can have all of them there with Street Profits. Make them all wear suits and look apart and have them beat people up. That's what was great about the Hurt Business. And bring in Almost as your enforcer. Now, you could bring in MVP if you wanted to. I would say bring in Cedric Alexander. I think Shelton Benjamin is done with WWE. They're not really utilizing him much. But bring him in, again, Cedric Alexander. Maybe if you want to go out in the indie scene and go get him, Leo Rush. But Leo Rush supposedly has signed a big new extension with Impact, or I think it was New Japan recently. But bring in Leo Rush. I think it would be perfect. There's your faction. You kind of could treat it like a Bullet Club kind of deal, or you could treat it like a Judgment Day where you can, or this could be your new bloodline. They could treat this as their new, they have so much possibilities with Hurt Business. They could do so much with Bobby Lashley. They could have Bobby Lashley be at the head of the table if they wanted to, make him into Roman Reigns-esque. Now, some people are going to tell me, why would you want to have another faction like the Bloodline? Because it's working. Yes, Roman Reigns, his character is going to run its course. And yes, he's going to be a singles competitor again, maybe go into movies and wind down his career within WWE. He's even teased maybe doing other things in wrestling. So he could be doing another promotion, maybe go sign with another promotion or whatever. You get where I'm coming from. No matter what, the Judgment Day eventually is going to wind down, and the hype behind that's going to be, they're going to need something. So I think the LWO is perfect too. The Hurt Business, I think, is perfect. And what you saw tonight, Bobby Lashley spearing and then throwing into tables, the Brawling Brutes, it's perfect. That's what the Hurt Business should be doing. I think they can get, Hit Row off of television and put them into this faction. I think it would be perfect. You could bring Bianca Belair. You can have 2 women. You can pretty much have technically what you had in the Attitude Era with G Generation X, but kind of Blackpool Combat Club edition. And again, you know, and I say this is where WWE does things right. Their factions have been done right, and they get popular because they know how to beginning, middle, and end book, and how to have some type of drama storylines. But what I think with Hit Row personally, or sorry, the Hurt Business, what I think they really, really just need to do, honestly, is just pull the trigger on this. Everybody wants it. I want it. I think Hit Row can go be part of this. I think what they're doing with, you know, with the Street Profits is great. Put Bianca Belair in that, turn her heel, get her off this, oh, my knee, or it's an injury, it's not an injury, supposedly she's nursing one. Have her come in and be a talking piece for her husband. They got a reality show coming up. You can make this, you know, you could turn them into the version of the Miss and Marie's if you wanted to, but darker and better and just badassery. Bianca Belair, I love to pieces right now. The Street Profits I like, but what have they done lately? Like, it looks like Bianca Belair is looking for something new, and I think Bianca Belair can come out and be that enforcer. Do I think they need to change her hair aesthetics? If they wanted to make her that way, they could, and I would be mad about that either. There's so many things they could do with Bianca Belair as a heel. It's impeccable. I think she would work great in the Hurt Business 2.0. Again, LA Knight tonight and Finn Balor. I can't tell you guys enough. Like, honestly, what a freaking show. LA Knight did go over here, which I was surprised. I thought they were going to have Finn Balor get his wins back here, you know, or get his losses back in return. But no, they gave it to LA Knight. And I think you're really seeing the crowd go over with him, and I think they need to have him beat The Miz in the next week at Payback. I think really LA Knight is a character right now that's unstoppable. I think he's the brighter side of SmackDown. I think right now they should give LA Knight a title. I think if they're going to push Chad Gable to the moon and back, they need to push LA Knight, you know, forward and back, either for a U.S. belt, or I would say have him switch brands and have him go after that World Heavyweight title and have it being taken off of Seth Rollins. I think, you know, at this point, you know, LA Knight can be penciled in. Do I think he should go after the Intercontinental belt? No, I think Gunther should lose, or Gunther should lose it to Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable is very proven at 37. I think Chad has been working his ass off to get to this point. He's been very underrated, very underlooked, and I think it's his time. And I've always said that. And I think LA Knight, honestly, for what the LA Knight does, the Blood Feud finale or whatever it's called, or the Blood Awakening, they need to change that and just call it the mic check. Like, just take it from Mr. Anderson, the mic check, because that's what it is. It's just a mic check, technically. And I just don't understand. Like, LA Knight's a cool, kind of like, you know, David Hasselhoff, you know, Knight Rider kind of guy. You know, the cool going to concert guy. I think what they should do, honestly, is give LA Knight everything. The crowd is so about him, and all the wrestling legends are all about him. So at the end of the day, I just really think it's his time. Either you give him a Undisputed Championship, which that's not going to happen. Undisputed, it's not going to happen with LA Knight. But a World Heavyweight title, yes. I think he deserves that. I think he's putting butts in the seats. His merchandise is selling very well. I'm going to buy a Yeah shirt for sure. Damn right. LA Knight, yeah, y'all. I've always liked LA Knight, even when he was Eli Drake. Eli Drake, and even other people like, you know, Billy Corgan has said a lot of good things. And, you know, Billy Corgan, you know, in a recent interview with Chris Van Vliet is regretting that he got rid of LA Knight or couldn't fight for him, you know. But again, like I said, again, Michael Cole sold it tonight. Corey Graves, Patrick, you know, this is where I like Patrick being vulnerable. You know, instead of being always, oh, like, you know, like he's cummed in his pants. Like, you know what I mean? It's not coming off fake. And Patrick, you could see he was getting misty and choked up. He needs to be more real, not robot trying to be Michael Cole, be you. That's why I don't like Kevin Patrick. He's so robotic-y. They need to get rid of him. What they should do is bring Mario Ronaldo back. I think that would be perfect for WWE, but supposedly he won't touch WWE. So, but Impact did bring him in shortly, and it wasn't really lived. Rey Mysterio defeats Grayson Waller in a non-title match. I mean, again, Grayson wasn't going to win this. They got to build up this whole, this whole feud to Austin Theory. I don't think Theory's going to win at Payback. I think Theory is going to be pushed to the next level. I think that's where you have him go. I think you have him go next to maybe an Intercontinental belt when Chad Gable does eventually win it, as I know they want to keep that honky-tonk record streak beaten by Gunther before they get into like WrestleMania and stuff. So I could see Chad winning it and then possibly having Austin Theory feud with him for a minute and have Austin Theory win that belt. Then have Austin Theory lose it to go up to the next level. I don't think Austin Theory is going to be a Universal Champion or undisputed, sorry. He's going to be more of your World Heavyweight Champion material. I just don't see him getting to that level. That undisputed championship belt on the men's side, once Roman drops, that's going to be for Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, maybe a Sami Zayn if Sami Zayn can put it all together, which I don't think WWE has enough stock, so I think Sami Zayn is more of a World Heavyweight Champion. Again, World Heavyweight Champion material, Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, it's really hard because Sheamus, I could say is undisputed, championship level, but the way they're booking him is not. Again, Drew McIntyre will never be there because he's supposedly leaving the company, and I don't think WWE views him here. But getting back to the Rey Mysterio defeats Grayson Waller match, honestly, to be real with you guys, it was at one hell of a match. Grayson Waller is good at what he does. Grayson Waller lost clean, but Grayson Waller with the heel tactics and everything, and I like the way he comes out to the ring and the way they have him wear kind of like basketball shorts and come out. I can't wait till they have him do the shoe with the alcohol in it, and he's drinking it kind of as a victory march. Maybe do some Prime since, or Gatorade, whatever, But Grayson Waller came in and corner to corner, Rey Mysterio was kicking his ass. And then you had Austin Theory come out and do some weird shit, which I didn't understand that. I guess they're setting up for a Payback match, and that's what they ended up announcing. So they kind of filled in this week's before the go home show next week. Technically, we did get some good shit. Waller followed up by sending Rey Mysterio corner to corner by Waller attempting a powerbomb. Mysterio, again, Mysterio doing the typical thing. Mysterio did the diving, kind of half frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory looking upset, and that was your victory there. We kept getting video tributes throughout the night for Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt, mostly Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt pretty much foreshadowed everything that happened with Terry Funk this week. So, again, backstage, again with Kayla Braxton, we had Damage Control. I don't know how long they're going to keep Damage Control. I think this is just a facade. You got Bayley being her manager to somewhat, and Dakota Kai doing some type of management stuff for her because Io Sky cannot speak English. I don't understand why they're not having their Japanese talent being coached. I don't understand this. Why are you not coaching them or taking them and having, speech classes done for them? WWE is this multi-billion-dollar company. Why are you not taking a Shinsuke Nakamura and Asuka, Io Sky, or any of your Japanese, Chinese talent, I should say, and paying for, language speakers to help them speak English? You give them these belts, but they don't speak a damn word of lick of English. And I think to the casual audience, they want to fall in love with their wrestlers, but they can't do it. You know what I mean? Because they can't understand it. And when Asuka goes, blah, 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 and the mic's like, okay, great, cool. Put some subtitles on it then. Do something. You know what I mean? When she's talking. But again, Io Sky defeats Selena Vega. Vega wasn't going to win this. She got 2 victories before she was champion. And again, she was a #1 contender, and that's the way they did it. Selena came out looking pretty hot tonight. I will say the anime Street Fighter, gaming girl type deal with the cat ears, 100% I'm into it. I'm into her being part of the LWO and being a face. It works for her. I would also like her to go back to being Queen's Selena Vega. I'd be cool with that too, but I think she'll win under the LWO brand. I think with literally Rey Mysterio doing the whole LWO and being the face of it, I think she'll win her first women's belt. Which one will she win? I think Rhea Ripley's going to have to lose and have her... You don't have Rhea Ripley lose to Selena Vega, then what have you done for me lately? I think they're building up Selena Vega's credibility here. Again, this match was quick. Again, like I said, they belt her up quick, and that was that. John Cena, again, coming out next week at Hershey, Pennsylvania for another one-off pay-per-view, whatever, or summit, whatever they're doing with him. He's going to come out, speak on the mic, and maybe have some type of feud they're going to set up for him. Because right now the Writers Guild and everything is on strike. Again, Rey Mysterio did win his match with I called it a modified frog splash, but it's a drop of the dime, I guess. 1, 2, 3, I guess. So, Io Sky wins her match. Again, they had a thing at the bottom for a QR code throughout the night for The Fiend / Terry Funk. That was kind of cool. Again, Cody Rhodes did show off ahead of Ring of Honor. Ring to honor the career and legacy of Terry Funk. Then he turned it into Bray Wyatt, which was cool. Another tribute to Bray Wyatt happened. Throughout the night, they were doing this, so you kind of get where they're going on. Cody paid tribute to the 50-year-old legacy of Terry Funk before introducing a video package honoring the career of the Hall of Famer. Clips were showing off of Funk's highlights in the NWA, WWE, and ECW before the package with Terry and Donnie Funk Jr. introduced into the WWE Hall of Fame. And then Rhodes announced that this tag team match is taking place next week. Will be a Terry Funk hardcore match. Again, WWE cannot do anything like AEW, but it should be fun. Again, and he did talk a little bit about Bray Wyatt. You could see Cody was kind of, distraught throughout the night. A video promo aired of the era of Wyatt, focusing on Wyatt winning the WWE Championship at Elimination Chamber 2017. The Street Profits come out to defeat the Brawling Brutes in a Terry Funk hardcore tag team match, which was okay. Again, I say this in a good way because the Hurt Business looks like they're here to stay. Like I said earlier, bring in Bianca Belair, bring in the Hit Row, Shit Row, bring them in, get rid of Hit Row, and have them become part of the Street Profits, and have them all be the Hurt Business 2.0, and you could have a reformed version of what Hurt Business was, with all these good people, and you can have an evolution kind of type of deal here. Again, a video of the Fireflies Funhouse backstage. LA Knight was shown to head to the ring. Another promo for John Cena. And then there was highlights showing off of Monday Night Raw where LA Knight helped Tozawa score a victory over The Miz. The Miz was on TMZ. This is all kayfabe. Had LA Knight come out and pretty much shit all over The Miz, and then paid tribute to, again, Bray Wyatt. LA Knight did defeat Finn Balor in a convincing fashion. We get back to, there was mostly commercials, off the rope, German suplexes, things like that. Almost a coup de grace. There was a couple missed fails by Finn Balor here, but I was shocked to see Finn Balor putting over LA Knight. Again, like I said, they did a BFT for the victory, a suplex, top rope, BFT, and it was over. A blood finale or something like that, what they're calling it for LA Knight. Then they did a end of thing. They did a, the ring everything went black. They had a lantern in the middle, and then pretty much all the smoke and everything and the crowd chanting at the end. I don't know if they were piping in noise or that was actually the crowd, because on my end, the audio was just pretty bad. But WWE did the right thing here. Flat out. WWE did the best thing they could do. I think they did a little bit more here than AEW did for Brody Lee, but that's just my personal opinion. I think Brody Lee stuff, you know, was cool. They shielded him, yes, but in WWE fashion, they made you feel Bray Wyatt tonight. They made you feel Terry Funk. So at the end of the day, I give WWE this. When Eddie Guerrero, when Chris Benoit died, when all this happened, they do give send-offs to their top wrestlers. And I got to give WWE that. AEW, I will give them, they did the right thing with Brody Lee, but they could have done more. You know what I mean? Anyway, my name is Rev Sauce TV. I'm here with a SmackDown review for 8/25/2023. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm back, baby, better than ever on this channel. This is my only channel. We got a Rampage video coming up for you guys here shortly. I will see you on the next one. Peace.